Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be doing a upper body and core workout. This is going to be an advanced workout, so if you're not quite ready, I do have a beginner and intermediate version of this same workout, so go ahead and check those out if you're not quite ready. So if you don't have time to watch this right now, you can save for later and just do it whenever you get a chance. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, let's go ahead and start in a reclined position. So you can just lay right on your back. And this is a HIIT type workout, so we're not gonna take a whole lot of time in between. Please grab a drink of water if you need to right now and just kind of get ready for a more intense workout. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and lift our legs. And I'd like you to, as we work out today on the floor, really concentrate on keeping your low spine pressed against the floor and focus on scooping your pelvis, so really activating the lower abdominals throughout this whole movement. So go ahead and you can just press your palms against the floor, and we're going to start with some leg lifts. So 45 seconds starting now. Go ahead and point through your big toes and just lower those legs nice and slow. So the challenging part is keeping your low spine against the floor. It wants to pop up. Nice and slow coming back up, and slow and steady wins the game here. So just really feeling our core fire up as we go slow. And if this feels like too much getting started, you can always lower the legs nice and slow, bend the knees to come back in. I just want your low spine to stay as close to the floor as possible. About another 15 seconds, guys. You're doing great. And breathe. Last one. Go ahead and hold. Press that low spine towards the floor. And come back up. All right, let's take about 10 seconds. Just take a few breaths. Not taking too much time, go ahead and just press your palms. Go ahead and lift your shoulders off the floor, and we're gonna start firing up our upper abdominals as well. So go ahead and lift the legs. We're gonna do the same thing with the shoulders lifted. All right, 45 seconds, guys. Go ahead and lower the legs, keeping the low spine moving towards the floor. Keeps the lower abdominals nice and strong. Notice if you're sagging through your shoulders, really keep the shoulders lifted as much as you can. You're doing great. Just finding a rhythm that feels good, moving slowly. Lift those shoulders, press the palms. Just another few breaths here. Squeeze on your way up. And last one, guys, go ahead and hold at the bottom. Lift your shoulders. You've got this. 5 seconds. You're doing great. And you can bend the knees if you need to come in. If you can, lift the legs, and let's take a few breaths. Oh man, I'm starting to lose my breath a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna set you up for success for our next thing. This is one of my favorite core workouts. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and just lift your shoulders and lift your palms. So you're gonna reach through your fingertips, and go ahead and just lower your legs slightly. Okay, so go ahead and just bend your knees. That's the position that you want to kind of be in as we move into position, and then you'll know what I mean. So I'm gonna roll to my side, and we're gonna do this full movement. So what I'd like you to do, go ahead and just start here. We're gonna end how I just showed you. So reach through the fingertips, and you're just gonna go back, go ahead and straighten your legs, and then bend your knees, reach through your fingertips to come up. We're gonna do 45 seconds, guys. You got this. Bend the knees. See if you can be as graceful as possible on your way down. It's not easy. Reach through your fingertips, really drive your knees in to fire off those lower abdominals. Slow and controlled on the way down. Yeah. Should be feeling this in your whole core, especially your lower abdominals. You're doing great. Just a few more, guys. Reach through your fingertips, last one. Hold it. As slow as you can, come out. Slow and controlled. And go ahead and just rest your feet. Go ahead and take a few breaths before we roll to our side. You're doing awesome. And let's go ahead and roll to our side. And we're gonna get started with our upper body work more. So lay on our stomach. All right, guys, we are going to come into full push-up position, but we're going to do this with wide hands and wide legs. So it makes it a little bit easier. So you want your hands outside of your shoulders and feet outside of your hips. Nice wide position. And I want you to use your core to come into this. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Go ahead and see if you can really use your core to pop up. Go ahead and pop up those knees. You can make little adjustments to feel more comfortable. And 30 seconds starting now, push-ups. Go ahead and lower nice and slow. And up. Nice and slow. Controlled. Notice if you're sagging through your low spine on your way up. Keep the hips lifted as much as you can. If you need to, you can drop your knees. Really, practicing proper body mechanics is more important than doing what you're not ready for. Last one. Okay, guys, coming right into plank. Go ahead and come into plank position. You can just interlace your fingers. We're gonna do 45 seconds. Go ahead and tuck your toes under and just lift your legs off the ground. So pressing into all parts of the forearm. Notice if you're sagging in your low spine. Really rotate your pelvis just like when we were on the floor. Engaging the lower abdominals here. And really feeling our arms start to fire up. So notice if you're sagging through your shoulders, if you're starting to drop your chest, press your forearms. Feeling space in your biceps. Really feeling your upper back spread as you press. And breathe, you're doing great. Another few breaths here. If you're starting to shake a little bit, that's a good thing. Go ahead and release. And you can just stack your hands. Let's take a few breaths. All right, not taking too much time. Go ahead, we are going to get set up to work our triceps a little bit more in these push-ups. So go ahead and just come into position with your hands. So I'd like your forefinger and your thumbs to touch. So your hands are angled a little bit. And the key here is to keep a slight bend in your elbows. So go ahead and just walk your feet back. And this is really challenging, guys, so I'm actually going to do this on my knees. You're welcome to do this with straight legs if you want like maximum challenge. So 30 seconds. Go ahead and lower and up. You should be feeling this in your triceps. Notice if you're dropping through your hips. If you're in full position and you feel like you're sagging in your low spine, then just go ahead and drop to your knees. Proper form is really important. You're doing great. Slow and controlled. Just a few more here, guys. keeping the pelvis in position on our way down and our way up. One more. Great job, guys. All right, coming right into plank position. We're gonna do a full minute. You can do it. Go ahead and interlace your fingers and coming into position with the feet together if you can. All right, 1 minute starting now. Pressing through the forearms, keeping the hips lifted, rotating that pelvis, really keeping the abdominals engaged here. Spreading across our upper back as we press through the forearms. You're doing awesome. Just do your best. Not that much longer, guys. You're doing great. Keep the hips lifted. Notice if you're starting to sag in your hips. And breathe. You're doing great. We're almost there. 15 more seconds, guys. You're doing great. Really do your best here. What you give is what you get out of these workouts, guys. Just do your best. All right, guys, that is it for today. Go ahead and grab a drink of water. Great job. I really enjoyed doing this workout with you today, guys. If you like this workout, you can check out our app, Yoga Plus, and you'll find a lot of great content on there. I look forward to seeing you there.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sort by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the Pose Library. Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth, available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.